Hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. In this video I'm going to be looking at how to fix the game speed in some games that are on your A500 Mini. Now there are a few games here that are affected, not exactly sure what's going on, it's basically just running the wrong sort of CPU or kickstart. But in this video I'm going to show you how to make a simple fix that's going to help make the games more playable. As you can see, Dragon Ninja plays way too fast, and also Barbarian 2 is just horrendous. It basically makes the games completely unplayable. See, the game is just running ridiculously fast. Without further ado, let's get started with the video. Okay guys, let's get started. So, go into your USB stick and then go to the game that you're going to use here. Now, in this instance, we're going to be doing the fix for Barbarian 2 version 1.2 Palace. Okay, now choose that game by pressing A, which is the red button. Now go into the game settings and change absolutely anything you like. Okay, what I usually do is probably change the mouse, for instance, to joystick, that kind of thing, and then just come out. Basically it's just to save a settings file on your USB stick so that we can actually make a change to it that should help with the CPU speed. So now that we're done here, remove your USB stick from the A500 Mini and put it into your PC or laptop or what you're using. Okay guys, once you've got your USB stick on your PC or laptop, go to the folder where you saved that game, which is just the same location. It may be different to what you actually see here, so scroll down to Barbarian 2 in this instance. You're looking for the .uae file. Okay, you can copy this to your desktop. You can probably amend it within here, it's really your own choice. You can open it in here as well with a notepad, but I prefer usually to copy it to my desktop and amend it there. So copy it, paste it to your desktop. Now what you're doing now is renaming this file. So go to right click and rename. You're changing the last three digits here after the dot, which is .uae, so you're changing that to txt. Say yes. Double click it now to open it. Should open up as so. Now what you're going to do now is create a line. It should be as follows: CPU underscore speed equals real. And that's all you need to do. So now you need to go to File, Save. You can close that down now. Now what you need to do is right click and rename the file back to a UAE file. So delete the txt and make that UAE again, press enter, say yes. Now what you need to do is just copy this file and override the one that's already on the USB stick. So go back to your USB stick, go on back to the folder, press paste, and it'll ask you if you want to replace the file that it's in the destination. You say yes, just replace it, and it will override the changes that we've just done now. So this change should all hopefully work for games that are running too fast. I've tried a couple now and it seems to be working fine. So what we can do now is close down this on your PC and put the USB stick back to the A500 Mini. Okay guys, now we're back on the A500 Mini. Get your USB stick loaded on again, press A to select it and go back into that folder. Go back to Barbarian. So it's Barbarian 2 version 1.2 Palace. Now word of warning here, obviously select it to get your game started, but do not go back into the game settings because it will completely override any changes that we've just done here. If you do, you're going to have to do this process all over again. So do not make any more changes to the game settings. So to start the game, just press home.
Follow me. Well, to the Dungeon of Drags. Choose your warrior. Insert disc 2.
You can see it's running a lot better. Obviously it's still a tricky game to actually play, but you can see in the background with the sort of smoke, the hair, the bats, it's not running quite as fast, and you can actually have more time to actually take on this monster. So it's definitely made that fix. We're going to have a look at Bad Dudes as well, using the same fix, and it does seem to be running a lot smoother than what it was. I'm obviously absolutely garbage at this game. Okay, we're going to have a look at Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja. The same thing's been applied with the CPU speed equals real to the file. Okay, press F1 to start. Ideally it's good to have a keyboard actually connected rather than using the sort of virtual one. So you can see it's not running anywhere near as fast as it was. It's running sort of normal speed. I mean, before it was running absolutely crazy, and it mostly makes the games completely unplayable. At least this is playable, and it's running pretty much normal, as you can tell. So this fix should actually work for most games. I'm not going to say it will work for most games, but it should. It's the same idea for pretty much most games that I've tried so far. It's not ideal. Hopefully we get a firmware fix to actually make this a permanent thing, because I don't think everyone wants to go in to override these files. It's a little bit of a pain. Anyway, this will do for now if you really want to play some of these games at a decent speed instead of the crazy fast speed that's just completely unplayable. Okay guys, one more thing before we finish the video. I want to have a look at Barbarian. Now the original Barbarian does not work on the WHDload facility, and I think I know why it doesn't work. So if you go to sort of choose it and then press start, it won't actually load. It doesn't actually work. It just goes back to the screen. Now this is because it really is running the wrong Amiga. I believe you need to actually select the A600 that it should be running with, and this may affect quite a lot of games within the WHDload facility. Now what I'm going to show is how to actually fix it. I don't know what code to use, to be honest, because I think there might be a way to sort of recode the similar the files that we've just sort of changed, but there is a way to play it on ADF, and I'm going to show you how to actually change the CPU setting by using the ADF and the sort of side loading facility through Amiberry. Okay guys, if you've not seen how to play ADF files using Amiberry, I'll leave a link in the description how to do that process. I'm not going to cover that in this video and repeat myself, so if you want to do that and play Barbarian, go to that video and copy that process and then come back to this part. So what I'm going to show you is how to play Barbarian at the correct speed on Amiberry through the ADF file. Okay, so let's launch Amiberry. So choose whichever game that you actually created the file in. I've changed it to a game I don't really plan on playing, which is the first one on the file up here. Okay guys, now that you're in Amiberry, so what we need to do is clear down the hard drive for the game that you've actually used here. So just go up and clear them all down using your keyboard. So get yourself a keyboard and either a USB one or even like a wireless one, it doesn't matter, I've got either or. Just clear this down, pressing the X. Okay, so next you need to attach the game that we're going to be playing. In this instance we're going to be playing Barbarian 1. So let's go to select that game in your ADF folder. Press enter, enter, go down to MNT, go to your ADF folder, and here we got Barbarian in here somewhere. Yep, it's at the top, so choose that, press enter. Now what you need to do is go up to, keep scrolling up the left. There's probably a couple of things you could do here by changing the CPU to 6800, or you can go to the Amiga model. Here they've got the Quick Start Amiga model. You want to change that, just press enter. You want to change that to Amiga 600. Now if you play any other ones, it will play too fast, you'll have glitches and all sorts of things. So if you change that to the Amiga 600, you should be able to play this. So now just scroll to the bottom and start the game. Now there's probably quite a few games like this in the WHDload facility. I'm not sure if there's code we can add to the files that could help us play them. I'll need to actually do some research, but this is a sort of workaround if you have the ADF files instead.
Prepare to die.
So guys, I'm completely pants at that game as well, but anyway, that's a fix that you can use to actually run the games properly at the correct speeds. Hopefully we get some changes in the firmware updates coming soon, because obviously these changes are a little bit of a pain, but in the meantime, it should help you play some of your games at the proper speeds. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video, please like, subscribe. Catch you again next time, bye for now.